Congratulations, Daniil. Nice win for you tonight. How would you rate your performance today?
Thank you. I think I played pretty well. To not lose a serve here is a challenge, and is good to make it. For sure, a few moments where I could have done better, like after the twinner, I should have finished it. But yeah, in general, when you win, you know, you can say this could be better, this could be better. But in general, great win against a tough opponent who's young and on the rise. So looking forward to my next rounds.
Questions on the floor?
Congrats, Daniil.
Thank you.
When you say it's challenging not to lose your serve here, do you mean in a night match specifically, or just any time, any?
In my opinion, anytime. I remember 2000, what was it, 21 against Grigor and Dimitrov. I was 6-4 for one double breakup, and I lost the match, and I played not better. So yeah, that's how Indian Wells is. It's again, it's like even today, I felt like playing. I felt like clay courts sometimes are faster. And yeah, it's challenging. There are some people that can play good there, but we see a lot of upsets always in Indian Wells, a lot of top players struggling. So I have the confidence right now, so I want to try to keep pushing this confidence and try to make at least my best result in Indian Wells.
Hi, Daniil. You said you have a lot of confidence in your game. How do you manage to keep this high level of confidence? How do you work on it?
I don't know. Probably one of the first times was 2019 when I made 6 finals in a row. I managed to kind of understand in a way that, oh, okay, well, when I have this confidence, I can make very big things and win big tournaments and play some big matches. And I managed to keep it going, and then one time, well, suddenly I lost it. I remember Bercy and London, this match against Rafa, 5-1, and a match point up. So right now, yeah, when I'm without the confidence, that's something I have to probably work on to be better. When I have this confidence, I manage somehow to keep it. How do I do it? I know, just try my best, and that's all that matters.
Congratulations. In the previous press conference, you talked about the strengths. You changed it to adjust to the slower surfaces. Can you talk, if you can, talk a little bit about, or like if there's anyone who suggested to you to do that, or how it worked, that the new strengths worked in this slow condition?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, last year was not perfect year for me. I felt like previous years I played better. So I felt like that's a good moment maybe to try to change something, because the thing about tennis is when you play good, you're really scared to change something. Like when you win Grand Slams, I was #1 in the world, you're like, why would I change? So then I played not that good the end of the season, so I was like, why not in pre-season try to change and see, maybe not change. And Technofiber proposed me this new version of strings, so I tried like 6 different ones in one day, and I really liked them. So I was like, okay, let's try. And then Australian Open was not perfect. For sure, a lot of doubts. Did I make the right choice? Maybe I should come back to the old ones. But I felt like that's something that could help me because again, I gained power without losing too much control or without losing it at all. So I was like, okay, I will try to continue with that strings. And last 3 weeks it was working well, so probably I'm going to play with it for a long time.
Daniil, what aspect of your game do you like the most? Or?
In general or here? Because here I'm not sure.
In general.
In general.
And also, what aspect would you like to improve them?
Improve volley, for sure. I mean, I want to improve everything every day, but volley has to be better. Even today, few volleys had to be better. I mean, that's something I work on a lot, but you know, every player has his own, let's call it style or, yeah, best shots. Volley is my worst shot. There are matches where I can, you know, when I say my worst shot is, I still know how to do it, and even in the toughest matches, and even, let's say, against Novak in US Open, I was still at the net a few times. I could win some points, but that's something I for sure want to improve. Do I like the most? I like kind of my return from far position, just because it's not unique. There are some other players that do it, but there are not a lot. And yeah, I like that this shot is something not common, and I managed to do it well. So yeah, I like it.
Can I ask?
Yeah, sure.
You mentioned briefly playing Novak at the Open. Just in terms of the baseline game, what is tougher in terms of baseline game? Rafa on clay or Novak on?
I didn't play Rafa on clay, so
okay.
Rafa on clay is probably the worst and best challenge in tennis. When I say worst, is because he lost what? I don't know, 10 matches. I'm not even sure he lost 10. I mean, last years he was losing a little bit more in tournaments like Rome and Monte Carlo. But yeah, I will be honest, I'm scared to play Rafa on clay. In a way, I want to try it, and for sure I will fight to win. But that must be scary to go out against Rafa on clay. Novak, I managed to beat him a few times, but again, that's two guys who have 22 Grand Slams. And yeah, I would say, you know what, Novak in Australia is tough. I had a few, I would say I lost probably 4 times against him, 4 or 5 there. Didn't win once, even though some of them were close battles, especially ATP Cup or the first time I played him in Australian Open. But thinking back of these matches, I don't know why there he plays, in my opinion, better than on other continents or courts, but damn, that's tough. I mean, same like Rafa on clay, he barely loses there. So yeah, tough challenges, and I hope I can do it one day in my career.
Last question.
You know, you mentioned you wanted to make your best result of your career here. And I'm just curious, do you think you can win this title, or do you think it's impossible?
I think I can win, honestly. I mean, that's what I have to believe, that I can win anywhere. Roland Garros, I hope I can win it. I was one time in quarters and lost against Stefanos, who played a great match. And there was a fight. I was serving for the set, so I'm sure on a good day I can win any tournament in the world, because, well, I managed to win different ones many times. The thing is that definitely if I have a bad day in Indian Wells, it's going to be much tougher than anywhere else. So I have to have this good day every day. But again, what makes me really confident is my title in Doha, because similar conditions, very similar, like maybe even the same. I feel like it's even slower here, but very similar. I managed to get the title there. It's less matches, 4 against 6, but again, I'm sure I can do it. Just need to have a lot of good days.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.